The following is an exclusive presentation of Ravens Productions.
Coming up on this week's Ravens Report, relive the Ravens' big rivalry win in Pittsburgh with the Ravens Wire. We break down the performances by J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards with Billick's breakdown. Plus, keys to the game for Saturday's matchup against the Browns. All that and more on this week's Ravens Report.
They are dancing in the aisles. Oh, what a scene we have at M&T.
Welcome back to this week's edition of Ravens Report, presented by MedStar Health. I'm Evan Washburn. What a win in Pittsburgh. That's back-to-back weeks where this Ravens team has found a way to win despite plenty of obstacles standing in their way, especially offensively. Where against the Steelers, they were down to their third quarterback after Tyler Huntley left with a concussion. And the race for the AFC North continues this Saturday with a trip to Cleveland. But before we look ahead to that, let's head back to the Burgh and relive the win over the Steelers through the lens of Chuck Clark, who we had mic'd up for Ravens Wire.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
They call this place Acrisure Stadium now, but it has the same old field as Heinz Field. Week 14 arrives. Ronnie Stanley's back. J.K. Dobbins is back. Marcus Williams is back.
Everybody in this room, we're going to feel each other today. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been too long. It's been too long, man. Let's go out here and beat these boys. They ain't did it in four games. Let's do it, man.
We're going to be the reason why we win and lose this game today, straight up. All the time. We going to get turnovers in this position group, though. That's for sure.
Hell yeah.
Let's go earn today. Let's go hit them out from the jump and let them know who we are and that we here to stay from the first play to the last play. It's going to start with y'all and PQ. Once they start that, we're going to finish that. You know what we do on 2. 1, 2. Woo! Woo! You got to set your soul on fire and let this field burn today. Leave everything that's in the tank out here today, dog. Let them boys feel us, dog. They think we a game. They think we street. Let's wake these boys up from the beginning to the end. They feel us. Let's hit these boys in the damn mouth. Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Let's finish these boys. Right. That's right. Bam on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam.
It is no longer the Ben Roethlisberger offense, and it is the first time the Ravens will see Kenny Pickett at quarterback for Pittsburgh, the rookie out of Pitts.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
The one thing that the Ravens have done extremely well this year is stop the run. Opposing teams have struggled to run the football against them. They're number 2 in the National Football League.
Pickett stands in the shotgun. Ravens bunch 5 along the line. They bring a blitz pressure. Patrick Queen in the backfield, and he almost gets the sack. Pickett escapes, but not for long. He is flung to the turf by Roquan Smith.
Yeah!
And the inside linebackers with a 1-2 punch stuff the Steelers.
Yeah! Good job! Let's go.
And Kenny Pickett slow getting up and walking with a noticeable limp to the Steelers sideline.
Good job. Got your back.
Let's go, O. Spark it up, O. Spark it up, O.
Give us a Dobbins running right up the middle. Big hole, 40. Steeler 30. Leg race 20, 15, 10.
Yes, sir. Hit. Hit. Oh, pick it up, Jay.
Pulled out of bounds at the 4-yard line. J.K. Dobbins, welcome back to the backfield. And the Ravens are in the red zone. A 44-yard run for J.K. Dobbins.
In fact, we need to go 10 zip.
First and goal, Ravens from the Steelers 4. Dobbins to the right side.
Get in there, Jay. Get in there, Jay. Get in there, Jay.
Lunges. Touchdown, Ravens.
Get in there, Jay. Get in there, Jay. Let him finish it off. Let him finish it off.
J.K. Dobbins just willing his way through a traffic jam of Steelers And the Ravens on back-to-back running plays extend their lead.
Welcome back, Jay. Welcome back, baby. Go work, y'all. Go work. Go work. Go work, y'all.
Go like this, too. You earned that.
Yeah, this defense has to stand up here. Need to get a turnover, sack, or 3 and out.
It's Trubisky from the shotgun. Najee Harris to his left.
The 7. I got you on the 7.
Trubisky takes the snap, sets his feet, fires across the middle, intercepted, picked off at the 10.
Yup.
It's Roquan Smith who returns it.
Yeah, roll.
And Mr. Raven himself, Roquan Smith, in his 4th game, comes up with his biggest play yet as a Raven. So the Steelers are in field goal range now unless the Ravens can come up with another turnover. Pittsburgh came into today having not turned the ball over in the last 4 games.
Yep, let's go. Hey, good eyes.
Trubisky fires across the middle, it's intercepted! Patrick Queen!
Let's go! Yes, sir! Yeah, P!
And the Ravens defense does it again with 21 seconds left in the half.
That's a big-time play by this defense.
2 red zone interceptions by the Ravens inside linebackers. And it is an unhappy crowd in Pittsburgh as we listen in. Sweet sounds of the Ravens and their fans as the Ravens lead it at the break.
Coming up, we stay in Pittsburgh for the second half of the Ravens' win at Acrisure Stadium with more Ravens Wire. Welcome back to Ravens Report from the Under Armour Performance Center. I'm Evan Washburn. In last week's win in Pittsburgh, the defense made their presence felt with 3 takeaways, all interceptions. 2 coming from possibly the best inside linebacker duo right now in the NFL in Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen, and 1 from safety Marcus Williams. But let's be real, the story of the game has to be 3rd-string quarterback Anthony Brown stepping in and helping lead the Ravens offense to a win. So for more on the W in Pittsburgh, here's the second act of Ravens Wire.
This is what we like. I like it. Let's go, oh. Yes, baby.
Let's see if they can keep that run game going. The last several years used to wear defenses down in the second half.
J.K. Dobbins will carry it on 1st down off left side. Dobbins tumbling forward to the 30-yard line. Crowd coming to life on 3rd and 4 for the Ravens from the Steelers' 49. Huntley in the shotgun. Fakes the jet sweep. He'll keep it run to the right. Hit hard at the 46-yard line and taken down shy of the 1st down. The Ravens have reportedly taken Tyler Huntley to the locker room for observation after he took a huge hit on the last possession. And that would mean Anthony Brown would be in at quarterback, a rookie free agent out of Oregon.
Keep it calm, keep it simple.
Yeah.
If they want to throw a shot, then we really take it away.
We're going to go get it. We're going to go get it.
Jalen Warren alone in the backfield. Trubisky drops to throw, steps up, going deep. Inside the numbers at the 10, and it is intercepted at the goal line. Marcus Williams with the Ravens' 3rd pick of the day. Marcus Williams back in the lineup after coming off of injured reserve with a broken wrist, and instead he breaks the spirit of the crowd.
Yeah! Do your dance! Baby! There you go!
Welcome back, baby. Welcome back.
Great job, brother. Get another one. Let's go, man.
I caught it with confidence.
That's the eraser.
That's confident.
You said that. You said you was gonna get yours.
I know.
A cold air coming off of the river here in Pittsburgh as we head to the fourth quarter.
1st and 10, fourth quarter. Let's get it.
Trubisky throws the check down to his back at the 45, steps out of the tackle, midfield, Ravens 45, and taken down at the 43-yard line is Jalen Warren.
Good. Yeah.
That's me.
You good.
And the field goal team will come on for Pittsburgh.
Let's go. Block team.
This one right in between the hash marks.
Hey, let's go. Turn up. He good?
Yeah.
Hey, Calais, why not a little bit?
Boswell from 40 yards. Kick is on the way. It's blocked. The Ravens block it. Calais Campbell gets a hand on the ball. And the Ravens lead remains 6.
6'8" frame. He's had multiple blocks in his career. That is a big block for the Baltimore Ravens.
Raise the roof. Yes, sir. Hey, put you in that gap a little bit better. Good job, baby.
You gotta earn everything. Ain't no points easy.
About time they got one.
Right, I was like, don't hit the snapper, don't hit the snapper. But I was like, I crease. I stepped through and said, oh, I can get that.
I heard that noise.
I can get that. That's good.
About time.
Well, it's loud here now. They're playing Renegade by Sticks, and listen to this crowd.
Let's go!
That gets them going in Pittsburgh, but the Ravens on the Calais Campbell block field goal will have the ball at their own 30-yard line.
They're trying to wait for the offense. They ain't want to turn it on with the defense. Let's go, O.
Gives it to Dobbins. Running to the right side, cuts it along the numbers and dives forward close to the first down at the 40-yard line.
Long drive, O. Long drive.
Blitz pressure coming. Pass is complete to Andrews across midfield. He drags a tackler to the Pittsburgh 46. First down, Ravens. Brown takes the snap, hands it off to Dobbins, running to the right side, cuts it along with a hash mark. First down, Ravens on back-to-back plays.
I love the vision.
The Ravens just pounded the ball down the field. Justin Tucker from 30 yards. Kick is up, and it is good. And with 3:19 left to play, the Ravens have made this a 2-score game.
Boys, stay locked in.
Hey, we got to get one first down. We get the ball back, one first down. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. This is how it always be.
Trubisky wants to throw. Has time, fires across the middle, caught for a touchdown. Pat Fryermuth. And with 2.5 minutes left to play, the Steelers have just made this a 1-score game.
You all right. Be mad, but you good, though. You gonna be all right.
Anthony Brown and the Ravens offense take possession of the ball.
One first down gives them the game almost. Put the pressure on this defense to stop the run, make them stop the run.
They give it to Edwards, running to the left, powers his way out to the 26-yard line.
Go get it, O. Go get that mug. Go get it, O. Go get it, O. Go get it, O.
They'll give it to Edwards, right side. Gus is stacked up for a short gain to the 28-yard line.
Timeout, Pittsburgh. Their third and final.
The clock will stop with 2 minutes. If the Ravens can get a first down here, they will guarantee that they can take this game down to the short strokes. Crowd is on its feet. They're waving the terrible towel. The Ravens have it 3rd down and 3 at their 28-yard line. They have to get just beyond the 30. Duvernay in motion. Brown gives it to Gus Edwards. He crosses the 30 out to the 34. First down, Ravens. And now the Ravens can take this one down, and that's going to do it. The hay's in the barn. The clock will wind to 0, and the Ravens will beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh and improve to 9-4.
Great job, guys. did a great job of best coaching. One of the best coaching jobs I've ever seen in basketball. Great job.
What a day on a game where the Ravens come in with their backup quarterback, lose their backup quarterback to concussion protocol, get 3 interceptions, and hand the ball to Anthony Brown, a rookie free agent out of Oregon, and beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh.
And with the win, the Ravens snapped a 4-game losing streak against the Steelers. And now the race is on for the AFC North crown with the Cincinnati Bengals. Coming up next on Ravens Report, we take a closer look at the performances from Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins in his first game back from injury with Billick's Breakdown.
Brian Billick's Breakdown is powered by Microsoft, the official tablet of the Baltimore Ravens.
Welcome back to this week's edition of Ravens Report, presented by MedStar Health. I'm Evan Washburn. Well, the Ravens remain one of the top rushing teams in the league right now and have a backfield that is once again at full strength. J.K. Dobbins returned from his midseason knee surgery and totaled 120 yards and a touchdown in the win over the Steelers, while Gus Edwards also ran strong for 66 yards, showcasing that 1-2 punch the Ravens missed last season. And for more on the rushing attack in Pittsburgh, here's this week's Billick's Breakdown.
Well, J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards were back together for the first time together in the backfield since 2020, and they combined for 186 yards rushing. Nothing fancy about the running game against a Steeler team that is very familiar with one another. It was just great execution and great effort. Let's look at the tape and you'll see what I'm talking about. In this first play, this is as simple as a screwdriver, with the Ravens running a straight ISO play right up the middle of the defense, and it was an 8-man front, which is noteworthy. This is designed specifically to stop these types of runs. On the backside, you can see Moses, Oliver, and Andrews do a great job of walling off that 8th man, that side of the 8-man front. Then Linderbaum and Cleveland get a great push on the interior, with Linderbaum working up to the second level. Card stones the linebacker when he comes blitzing through the A-gap. And J.K., he takes off like it's a 100-yard dash. He didn't even have to make a cut. He just took off, got into the second level, bent to the right, and for a 44-yard gain. Just a straightforward, great run. Now let's look at the touchdown. Here's J.K. He shows great patience on the goal line, waiting for everyone to engage in their blocks. The interior line does a great job getting push on the interior of the Steelers' defensive line. Watch Patrick Ricard start with the down block, then comes off at the last minute to account for the safety. J.K. is very, very patient, waiting for all this to happen. Then on contact, he keeps his legs churning, and he pushes it in for the score. Here on this play, it's just a simple stretch zone, but J.K. shows his ability. A good stretch zone runner knows to stretch and then gets one cut and moves upfield. The offensive line and the tight ends do a great job of a hat on a hat. Everybody's engaged. I want you to watch the footwork of J.K. He takes that lateral stretch step, aiming for the inside hip of the tight end. Then he takes his single cut, again, kind of jumps back into it against the flow of the defense and gets a solid 14-yard gain. Now, we've got to go to the 2 key runs. This was to put the game away. Obviously, with the quarterback situation, the Steelers know they were going to run the ball. They just wanted the ball back, one more possession. These were 2 key plays to finish off the game. This is, again, a simple counter play like we saw earlier. This time, Cologne and Moses are doing the puller. Okay, the defense slants down, so the pullers, rather than creating the lane that we saw earlier, they actually log the defense and they create the lane to the outside. Edwards sees this. Again, very patient like Dobbins, sees that the lane is not going to be inside, follows the pullers to the outside, gets to the outside of the defense for a big 6-yard gain on a first down play. And now here on the 3rd and 3, they need to obviously convert against a stacked box. You're going to see the jet motion of Duvernay. They're going to pull just the one guard in Powers on the backside. The pulling action of Duvernay actually loosens the defense, and he actually becomes the second puller. Edwards takes a counter step to hold the linebackers, then finds that lane, gets downhill, and then in very physical fashion plows ahead for a 6-yard gain on a 3rd and 3. This sealed the game, and obviously the Steelers were done at that point. The Ravens have to go on the road again, this time to Cleveland. Looks like very much it should be the same game plan that they had against the Steelers. They only threw it 17 times, but they ran it 42 times for 212 yards.
And on the other side of the ball, the Ravens' rush defense was locked in last Sunday, holding Pittsburgh to just 65 yards on the ground. And they'll look to build off that performance this week in Cleveland as they take on Nick Chubb and the Browns. Coming up next on Ravens Report, my keys to the game for the Ravens to remain undefeated in the AFC North.
That's the big task. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's their run game. They're still averaging, I think, 150 plus a game. One of the top-rated run offenses in football. They run their runs, they run their plays, and then they add a little bit more of an element with Deshaun Watson at quarterback because they've got some of the quarterback read stuff added to that. So in the RPOs, so it just makes them that much more of a challenge to defend.
Welcome back to Ravens Report from the Under Armour Performance Center. I'm Evan Washburn. Well, we just heard from John Harbaugh, and he touched on that Browns run game, and that will no doubt be a focus for this Ravens defense. Try and slow that area down. And for Harbaugh, Saturday's a chance to get another win against the Browns, a team Harbaugh has more wins over than any other AFC North opponent. Here are the keys to this one from my perspective. Offensively for the Ravens, no matter who's under center, support them with a strong run game. We saw what that did against the Steelers. Now defensively, try and speed up the clock for Deshaun Watson. He's playing in just his third game after missing nearly 2 years of football. The more you can show him, the better chance you might have of bringing him down. That'll do it for this week's show. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure to tune in to Ravens-Browns Saturday at 4:30 Eastern. Enjoy the game, and we'll see you right back here next week for another edition of Ravens Report.